Oh, you can hear that now?
Can you hear this
Oh,
now?
fucking good. Just fucking let a motherfucker know, dog.
Can you hear this now?
How about this? Did you hear that? That's all that fucking matters then. Show's over. As long as you can hear that when we get fucking sentimental. Oh, look at this. I'm such a nerd. I got my fucking watch on.
There we go.
Show.
Fuck me. Fucking idiot.
It's all right.
Well, I was hoping that we would fucking, for a first show, like Graf would fucking shotgun to Celsius. But I don't want him to die.
Shotgun of Celsius.
Yeah, I mean, that's our first sponsor, so.
All right. Well, I guess you're shotgunning Celsius.
He's going to halfway in the show, he's going to be like,
Fucking stroking out.
Dude, these are really something else.
yeah, some guy was telling me the other day, he's like, well, these are not as bad. I'm like, oh, well, I love them. So he was trying to tell me that there was something better, to drink. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I love these. I literally drink one of these before I go to the gym, and I'm fucking fired up.
Right?
Because I can't do pre-workout any longer.
No? Why? What's going on with the pre-workout?
Fucking gives me like kidney stones, like to where it fucking
What?
hurts so
Yeah,
bad
no.
to pee.
Holy shit.
Gnarly, dude.
Ugh.
So what's happening? Technical difficulties, huh? Are we live on fucking YouTube or no? Oh boy.
Oh, this is going to be great.
Yeah. All right, guys. So coming at you.
Growing pains.
Yeah, no, growing pains. So just, hey, if you're watching right now, come on. Let me know.
Are we live?
I don't know. Let's see. Are we live? We are live. Ooh.
Say
No,
what?
no,
What do you want me to
motherfuckers.
say?
Papa Juan wants to come on, but you know what, Papa Juan? You've already had fucking 5 shows, homeboy.
Sit down.
Okay? What do you want to do?
Hello?
Hello?
Hi. It's recording?
The show's recording now?
Hit start.
Are we live?
Good.
Are we live?
Are we live?
Are we good?
This is the LFG 1904 show. My name is Graf.
Wow.
I'm joined by my friends.
You got to do that better.
Take 2.
Yeah, take 2.
Take 2. You gotta do it
Take
again.
2. This is the first day for the rest of our life, so fucking get it together.
Come on, my man.
My name is Graf, and welcome to LFG 1904 show. I'm joined by my motherfucking boys.
Rafa?
Oh, my name's Dustin.
What up,
We're
Dustin?
going to have to fucking try this again because this is fucking hard. Let's do it. You know what? Hold on. Everybody gets it. Take 3. Go.
He's already fucking shotgunning, bro.
No. He has to do it again now.
Oh, shit.
Let me introduce you to our first motherfucking sponsor. Celsius Live Fit. Metabolism.
Oh, my God. He's so sweaty, dog.
Get torqued up, dog. I'm all torqued up.
Oh, shit.
Listen, fat burner, metabolism enhancer, 0 sugar, just the way daddy likes. Accelerates metabolism, burns body fat, essential energy. We were drinking this shit before they came on the show, but big shout out to Jess, marketing manager for the San Diego area. Wop, 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 wop. She came through fucking clutch. She's going to get us some... I got it. You know the deal.
Yeah.
It is. We're going to have some fucking pop up in here, so you're going to be seeing Celsius up on the walls here soon. We're a work in progress constantly.
Hey, I was just telling these guys when you're over here fucking around. I literally, before I go to the gym, that's my go-to is Celsius, and it fucking gets me through. Normally, if I drink coffee in the morning, I'm like itching for like some sort of energy at the end of the day. Nah, not with these.
My boy Brady put me on to fucking Celsius. I was like, what? That shit. Like, I had like a non-carbonated tea one before. Trash. And,
Right.
Sorry, guys. If you didn't,
You like
don't
what you
want
like, bro.
astute honesty, like, don't fucking ask me a question. But he fucking put me onto it, and dude, it got me jacked at first, but now it's like stable energy. Like, as far as energy drinks go, I'm pretty stoked on it.
Nice.
Have you had it yet? Did you try it?
I'm drinking it right now.
You drinking my favorite flavor, player?
What is it?
That's right.
Wild
That's that
berry.
wild
It's
berry.
our favorite.
Here we go with the I statements. again.
Has no aspartame, no
Our
preservatives,
next
no
sponsor too,
artificial-
since we manifest all this shit. Our
This
next sponsor,
nigga.
Zen Spearmint 6.
Let's
Let's
fucking,
fucking go. You know what I mean? Come
Hey.
on, where you at, dog?
Hey, slide that down here, Daddy. Here, I I had to turn the mics down, so I know it's not that loud in your
My
headphones.
herpes is flaring up, dog.
So I'm gonna turn up everybody's headphones.
What? Your hemorrhoid?
My herpes.
What the fuck? Well, you can't get it twice, motherfucker. How's
That in the mic? Sound better? You can hear it
Gotta
better.
keep what you have by
Everybody
giving it away.
Ooh, you can- see, this is way better now. I can hear.
keeps on giving.
Let me get that. Let me get that Zinnerine.
He's like fucking over here. Look at that sin. I need the sin.
Dude, I'm seriously fucking sweating right now. God damn, did you put 2 pouches in here? Two packs?
Stay ready, homeboy. You never know when you go on a mission.
Never.
Yeah, you
Well,
never know when you
have
go
you
on a
ever-
mission. You got to fucking
never.
roll.
You never zinned up?
I've never zoomed up.
Go ahead and treat yourself.
Yeah, right. Fucking now.
Upper decker, baby. Put a
good.
fucking dude.
I know how to say no.
All of a sudden.
All of a sudden.
All of a sudden, I know.
Listen.
Yeah, look at this wall. Look at that.
Dude, I'm fucking sweating.
Hey, get that on the camera. right
The
there.
perspiration.
Blow that motherfucker up. He's fucking high as fuck. Dude. Hey, not to mention, too. There's
Just shotgun that Celsius, man. Look at him.
Hey, this is the question. There's a fucking another meeting going on in the other room. Are we being too fucking loud?
Don't care. So this brings me to the big fucking sponsor, San Diego Harley Davidson. This shit would not be possible without them. I'm wearing their motherfucking shirt. SanDiegoHarley.com. They will ship your bike to you. Don't fuck around. These are the guys. This is the spot. I'm stoked. Thank you again to San Diego Harley Davidson for making this a reality. Thank you to Josh Card,
So cool.
Vanessa, our girl
Lindsay.
fucking Lindsay.
I know. I mean, there's so many people in this building that have supported us, and it's what's really rad is Josh came into town, and then we already had these ladies that support the fuck out of us, and they're just immediately talking about us to him.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, we wouldn't even have come. I got to shout out Lindsay. I already talked to her. She's going to come on the show, but we would not even remotely be fucking here had she not been in the 3 GMs ago ear about, like, we need to get this brand in here. Like, this wouldn't have happened without her. And she took the chance. And, like, this is not to, like, say that the other dealerships in our area haven't supported us fucking fully, because they have. I've got a lot of fucking love for El Cajon Harley. Solid fucking individuals out there as well. We're here right now, you know, and I'm just grateful for the opportunity. It's fucking awesome to be here.
I think I don't know if we're having technical difficulties, but at least as you can't see us.
Really? Well, she's using the wrong link. Tell her to use the new one that I just posted.
Which one?
The second one, the one that's on the feed right now.
Oh, the one that you just.
Yep.
So you just did a new one.
Oh,
Yep.
dude.
This one. Tell her to use this one. Hey, if you can't see it, you got to use this one.
Oh, God.
It is what it is.
It hurts your stomach, bro.
How many viewers we
Where-
got, Jason?
Where's it at, bud?
It's on the story.
I know, but it's not though.
So,
Okay, never mind. It is.
How many viewers we got, Bubba?
I got it.
Really?
Everybody, we need to probably delete those other ones because everybody said they can't see me. Never mind. Looks proper as fuck. That's right, Joey 55. What's
Joey,
good,
what
homeboy?
up, homeboy?
Hold the motherfucking East County down. You know the fucking deal.
It's exciting to see that motherfucker get back on the bike, taking care of himself, and fucking growing up with us. What a fucking dude! What a wild fucking summer we have ahead. I got a baby on the way.
Yeah, I know. You're out. What are you talking about? You're not even going on our fucking ride. Don't get me
Damn.
started right here.
Damn.
You don't even.
You want to do
Air
this
him
right
the
here?
fuck out.
Do you want to do this right here?
No,
You gonna give me shit about going to see my kids?
no, I'm not going to. But yes, I am.
Yeah.
oh.
Let me look
How
at
many
you
rides
and
have,
say that
How many
again.
rides have you been on for LFG?
All of them except
Thank you.
one. Except one.
The one coming up?
How many have
No,
you
the
been
Lake
on?
Havasu
I,
one.
I can't remember.
0.
Wow, goose egg.
Oof.
I've been on 0 of them. You know why? Because Dustin plans them.
What?
He just says,
I-
"Hey, we're
bro,
going on this date."
Homeboy, this has been planned for a year.
I missed out on this one. This one was completely. My lady hit me last minute and was like, "We both are off that weekend. Instead of having time to ourselves, we should fucking go see the kids." And I'm like,
Sounds
You're
like-
right.
Sounds like she just didn't want to go.
"Sounds like she couldn't be on the back of the bike, so she fucking kiboshed this trip."
Yeah, she's like,
Aw.
we're not going to do that.
"Let's go."
Yeah, sorry about that, pal.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Anyways, man, this is fucking great. Here we are, dude. We've been talking about this on the podcast for months. We haven't had a podcast on for months. So there's that. But there's been
3 weeks.
I mean, but there's been a lot going on between
Yeah.
that time. You know what I mean? We had events. We have screen printing. Ralph has the fucking meal prep. You know, and
Catering, going
I mean,
on
there's
boats.
there's a
All
lot.
kinds
There
of
is a
shit.
lot of stuff that was going on. So thank you everyone that's been patient. Thank you everyone that has still supported us. Thank you for all the DMs asking when the fuck are we going to have another show.
Here it is.
You know, so I mean, this was all in the works. So if it's, if it's goofy, you know, sorry, but we're going to learn as we go.
Yeah.
You
Fuck
know what
that. You guys are
I'm
getting fucking after it, man, and that's what's important.
saying?
You know what I mean? You guys are getting after it, and that's what's fucking important.
Well, let's go ahead and introduce you, man. What's your name?
My name's Josh.
Josh. Great value Christian
I
Bale.
was gonna say, like, God damn, wait a minute, Josh, who's the fuck? I thought this was Christian Bale. What the fuck? I've been telling everybody.
He looks like when you go to the cereal aisle at fucking Walmart and
Here
you
we
can
go.
get Captain Crunch.
Dude,
or you can get.
you better fucking
Oh,
roast
no,
him.
hey, trust
You
me,
better-
I know when to pick my fucking battles with him. Watch, he's gonna leave the room. He's gonna mark my fucking words.
Hey, so Josh has known Graf this entire time in California, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh wow.
10 fucking years.
Yeah.
10 years too long, motherfucker.
So I walked into a fucking Zoomies in Moreno Valley and walked right up to this motherfucker.
I was handling shipment.
He was folding fucking T-shirts, and I was like, "Hey man, I need a job." And he was like, "I'll let you take over the story from there because you probably tell it way better."
I mean, it was as simple as like the guy walked in with like, you know, the biggest ego I'd ever seen.
Really, Graf?
No, he didn't.
That's weird.
Wow.
Yeah, you were wearing camo fucking cutoffs and I think like an orange, you know, construction worker type shirt or something. And yeah, he fucking walked in, tattooed, inked up, and was just like immediately like requested a job, or I don't even know if it was really a request. It was more like a demand. Might as well have said fucking help me on his fucking forehead.
Help me.
He just started folding shirts and counting pins. Like 1, 2, 3.
Hey,
I
man,
got
can
this
we
all day
help
long.
you?
No,
Yeah.
no trip. I got you.
I got this.
Yeah. So it was like right away that I could just tell like he had that energy. I mean, just like anybody who else has fucking met Graf fucking knows, he just had an energy about him that I knew was gonna fit well with the store. You know what I mean? And he wasn't, you know, 18 to 21 years old with a fucking college schedule. He's a guy who had a kid. You know, he laid out his whole fucking story. He just got off the bus, right? He's out of the Marine Corps. He's got a kid. He's got a wife. You know, and I'd rather have someone like that clock in a job as opposed to someone who's just trying to go out and fucking party.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well,
So,
anybody would. Any employer would.
yeah.
But meanwhile,
My favorite part of this fucking
you
story.
hired him, though.
yeah.
He looked at my
Little,
resume.
little did I fucking
Yeah, I
know.
was gonna say, but you hired him.
Yeah.
He saw Marine Corps on the resume. And he's like, "This guy's gonna follow orders.
He's gonna be really good.
I run my own motherfucking program."
Yeah, I didn't know everything else that came with it, but I mean, it was definitely, you know, definitely worth it. Fucking solid guy in my life, absolutely.
Yeah.
Don't get that fucking twisted.
Yeah.
Day
Nice.
one.
Day motherfucking one. So like, me and this guy have literally fucking been through the trenches together. Like when I went through my divorce and she kicked me out of the house, I slept on his floor in his room in his dad's house. Then when I got fired from fucking Zoomies and I went to the car business, I convinced him to come to the car business, and fucking we did that together. And then the first time I got clean, he was there. He saw me. Josh has stories on stories about Graf and active addiction. Just
Oh no, we're gonna get into this.
Oh man.
Yeah, please.
And what's great is you get to tell those stories, and then we get to circle around to how the fuck you got here.
Oh man. All right.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So what's it like drinking with me?
Fuck. It was it's intense, you know, when you finally start to see somebody like that, you know, like going further down that fucking hole. You know what I mean? And like, you know, there's really not much you can say to somebody who's always fucking drunk. Or you don't know if they've had a drink, you just assume they've been drinking, or they're not fucking, you know, they're not right. And that was something that I had to deal with him a lot. But you know, because I had love for him, because I knew everything that he'd been going through, you know, it was tough to see somebody who I knew had all the potential in the world, like just not getting it, or just not being, you know, excited about anything. You know, the things that were going good in his life somehow always seemed to fucking burn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was tough. When you see somebody you love going through that, that's fucking hard. You know what I mean? That's fucking hard.
Yeah. It was fucking man, I'm like getting flashbacks of like
Yeah, same.
mountains of cocaine, fucking Norcos, just
Oh, biscuits.
biscuits,
Biscuits.
just Yeah, he calls them yellow jackets.
Yeah.
we fucking biscuits and coffee,
Yellow
baby.
bellies.
Norco was a spot though because we used to get them in Norco. So Norco,
Oh, that's right next to where I grew up.
bro, there was like a fucking goddamn pill factory because the homie used to get fucking jugs, dude, jugs of these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's take it back to that. Let's take it back to let's focus on you a little bit.
Okay.
So I get this motherfucker in the car business, and first he's fucking doing the deal. Me, I'm smoking at work.
The very first fucking shift. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Very first
shift.
shift.
He
I was
came
like,
work.
this is
I
how
had been
y'all
there-
get down?
Yeah, I had been there for like 6 months, and the way the dealership was set up is when you're at a dealership, there's usually what's called a point, and that's where all the salesmen hang out and they wait for customers to show up. And there's a lot of fuckery that's just going on the point. A lot of shit talk, a lot of fucking around with each other, calling somebody a weak suck and they couldn't close an open door. A lot
Or
of that.
fucking ice chest with fucking brewskis, and you
There-
guys with your big gulps, and what do you guys call them? The Incredible Hulk drink? You
Incredible
guys
Hulk. So
yeah.
Gatorade, vodka, and fucking energy drink. Fucking go.
Yeah, it blew my fucking mind. You know what I mean? Like, cause I'd never been like that at work before or anything. You know, I mean, I'd show up hung over to work and shit, or I'd take Norcos. You know, but that was different.
Right.
But you're
least
showing
to
up
me.
and everybody's dressed in suits and it looks like the super professional and then just jack sesh.
Yeah, it's fucking gnarly. Yeah, that was like that introduction to how people were like so down to just like, be at work and party at the same time. I'd never had that. I was always at, had jobs where it was just like, you showed up and you acted professional and you tried not to fuck around, you know what I mean? But at the car business, it was just like, it was just open and apparent. I mean, even fucking desk guys, man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, your superiors are fucking partying and you're partying with them.
And not every dealership's like this. Like
No,
we were at
no,
a
no,
very big store that had like 20 sales guys, 3 desk guys, like wild shit. But there's a lot of shit going on behind the scenes. But when most people buy cars, they buy 2 or 3 cars in their lifetime. Meanwhile, we sell 20 a month.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? So it's like you get fucking fried, and staying fucked up keeps you going through it, keeps you level headed, keeps you ready to go to the next one. And before, like, this motherfucker was drinking pretty fucking heavy when we worked at, like, he would go through like a handle of Sailor in a week, which
Sometimes quicker, yeah. But it was like, yeah, it was bad.
yeah,
It was bad.
I didn't see the pill shit until he got back in the car business. In the first like 2 or 3 months, he was good. Like, there was no fucking around. And then he met one of our now homeboy, and the homeboy was fucking around with fucking Norcos, and then was on and fucking cracking for this guy.
Yeah, I mean, because like Narcos were just like a treat, you know what I mean? Like somebody I knew would get them every once in a while, or only maybe he had them all the time, but only hit me up every once in a while. So I'd say fuck it, whatever, right? Where's the harm in that? But once it was so readily available, and like seeing these guys like fucking taking a couple Norcos and drinking a Monster and calling it breakfast, you know what I mean? Lunch and dinner.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. It just if they could do it, I could do it, right? That comparison bullshit. It's like, well, if they're doing it, why can't I? And that was like, the beginning of the end, right? Well, there's a lot in the middle of all that, but that really just, I felt like, well, if they're doing it and they're all fucking, successful in my fucking eye, little do I know, I only see what's going on at work, right? So I just figured, like, why the fuck not,
Yeah. And like coming from Zoomies, we were making maybe what, 24,
I probably
30 grand a year.
I mean, I feel like I was capping out at like $3,500 a month on average, 32.
Oh, that's generous.
Like I'm talking before tax. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're netting like 24 grand a year. So fucking nothing pretty much. And then you go into the car business and tell the big check story.
So I think it was probably about 5 or 6 months in, and at this point I'd started to kind of understand like that as long as I kept like a level, consistent mindset of, not being so low on myself or not being riding too high on like my accomplishments, that I could find a way to, produce in, a good way. So I think it was, I don't know, 5 or 6 months in, I sold like 20 and a half cars, 21 and a half cars, and I took home like 13,000, 14,000 in a month take home. And that was like fucking crazy to me. I mean, fucking insane. And I mean,
still
you can
is.
only imagine someone who doesn't think they have a fucking problem with drugs and alcohol when they get that kind of money. You know what I mean? Like all of a sudden, I start buying shit, I start partying. Coke was around. You know what I mean? So it was just like staying up, all night, fucking, going to work without sleeping. All these things that they weren't as consistent at first, but it started to become more consistent the further I dived into that culture of like, well, if they can, I can. You know what I mean? And I can do it better.
Yeah, you got to keep proving yourself. Like,
Yeah. trying to qualify like
Sick.
that
doesn't
I
even
can.
matter.
Yeah, exactly.
That's-
Yeah, because
Especially when you're doing pills. I mean, if you're doing blow too, it's just like hand in hand. Like, okay, well, cool. Well, both those were uppers for me.
yeah,
So,
same.
I mean, pills just got me jacked.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
10 feet tall and fucking
Dude.
bulletproof.
Yeah.
The itches I used to get in my crotch area, bro, were so intense.
My face.
It was my
My
nose,
face,
yeah,
yeah,
my face. Yeah,
yeah.
we'd be looking at each other just fucking like.
It's the fucking worst, dude.
Yeah.
But his life in the first fucking year went from like driving his dad's truck to work and not having like to having like 10 suits. Got us. What was it? The first car was the
First car
Maxima.
was the Maxima. Yeah, at least
Yeah.
the Maxima.
when the Nissan Maxima came out as a redesign,
2016.
the 2016, he got a fucking at least an SL, which is like the top fucking trim level, and it was like
SV.
baller
mid-trim level,
car.
Yeah. I mean, way more. Yeah, just ridiculous. I
Yeah.
mean, that, you know what I mean? Like $33,000 car at least, you know, first car. Like, you know, yeah, that felt good. That felt good.
That felt good.
Yeah.
I'm sure it did.
Yeah.
And
All
then-
that bullshit that I tell myself, I need that. That's going to show everyone.
Now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
made-
all the Hainas.
Oh, bro,
that's like
we
a
were going to-
Haina car, dog.
We were DTRing like 2 or 3 times a week. We were going to downtown Riverside. I'm freshly divorced. I'm living with somebody off Craigslist again. This is just my MO.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
fucking getting after it.
Nice.
And fucking,
I'm
how
lit-
long did you even have the Maxima?
Shit, not even a year.
Not even. Because
Not even a year.
Less than that because it
Yeah,
was
because I
like
went to
6 months.
I went to Temecula. So we left. I left Hemet and went to Temecula in August of 17 or 16.
16.
16. August of 16, and then I ended up getting the Pro 4X. Like
He gets
5 or
this
6 months
jacked
after
up
that.
fucking Nissan truck, and we're doing truck stuff.
Oh yeah,
We're doing
truck.
coke in
That's
the
when
hills
truck
of
stuff
Temecula.
started.
Yeah.
Crooked hat crew shit.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
I wouldn't go that far.
We were degaffing. I don't care what he says.
Yeah.
It was fucking incredible. We were
No,
fucking,
we were having a good time.
and then fucking
Bought it. I had a dirt bike, that was kind of clapped out. I ended up having to get that rebuilt. Somebody was going to buy that off me from the dealership. So I literally bought the fucking YZ450 just on a whim.
Yep.
Right. Went there with someone to go look at a bike. And then he's like seeing how expensive they are. He runs his credit. Oh, he can't get finance. And I'm just like, well, fucking I can. You know what I mean? Like, I can fucking buy one of these bikes. You know, how much is the fucking payment? Oh, let's fucking go. You know what I mean? You want to buy my bike? Put him on my financing. Right.
Oh,
And then,
yeah.
Yeah. Buy my own fucking brand new YZ450. And then I was like, now I have a second bike for Graf.
and that is how I got into riding. Is this motherfucker? He had moved in with one of the finance guys who's our fucking. This dude is so fucking solid.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking love him to death. But
Hermano.
yeah, he fucking had 2 bikes in the garage, and I hadn't ridden a dirt bike ever, and he taught me how to ride, and we would fucking go.
I wish I still had the videos for that.
Oh God, there's some fucking good ones. I used to fuck with him too. I would get videos. I'd be like, he'd be talking to customers
There's no video of this anymore.
on Snapchat, but I don't have Snapchat anymore. And
Can't have Snapchat anymore.
I don't want Snapchat anymore. It's not worth it.
Yeah, that's that.
Snatch chat?
But this motherfucker there's this video of him and his brother, and he's got like the hood of his truck open, and again, it's like this fucking bro-mobile. It's this fucking lifted Frontier. And they're like, he's like checking the oil, and I'm like 40 feet away going, ugh, look, this is where the oil goes. Ooh, yeah, this is my lifted truck. This is where the coolant goes. Oh, yeah. And that became like a fucking thing to do to this motherfucker all the time. Or he'd be working with a client, like he sold him a car, and I'd be like, ooh, my name's Josh. Yeah, I just sold you your brand new car. You're going to be buried in this motherfucker for 84 months. And then I posted to my story, and all the homies would see, I just roast this motherfucker ruthlessly.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he would also get me too.
Yeah.
And I would also, I couldn't manage my fucking money, and I would have to go visit my kids, and I would have to borrow $100 to
If
pay for the
nothing
gas.
changes, nothing changes, Graf.
Yeah, I don't have to borrow money from anybody
Hey,
now.
the fact that, dude, yesterday, I know that we're getting into your story, but yesterday, Josh fired up Graf so fucking
Oh my
Hey, dude,
God.
this fool knows how to get under his skin fast.
Real fast.
It's fucking.
Oh my fucking
It
God.
was. He walked around the shop and he was like, "Get the fucking gloves, goddammit! Oh, it's fucking on."
Dude, he gets
Josh is like, "Oh, we'll go bare knuckled." He's like, "Oh, you want to go bare knuckle?"
Nobody fucking brows me up faster than this motherfucker. He just knows where the buttons are and
Oh,
just fucking
so-
jams.
Do it.
It's so good.
Oh no, you can't force it. It's just trust me. Like there's just like you get that sense about him.
It
Like
has
when
to
you
be
get
organic because
Yeah, it's-
honestly,
yeah.
yesterday was. Dude,
The door will open,
It
and he'll
was-
kick it Boom! Just kick it wide open, dude. Hey,
It was so
J-Dog,
good.
hit me with the douche flute that's over there.
It's right. Hey, yours is right there.
Just kidding.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
We got Jay on the fucking producer.
Yo, how many
mic,
viewers we got? We got 10 viewers.
What's
Shout out
up?
to all 10 of you. What's good?
Hey, thank you, Mom. Thank you, Elise. Thank you.
Bethany, I really appreciate
That's
it.
right.
That's right.
Appreciate it. We're all fucking here for
That's
you.
fucking
Solid as a rock. So this motherfucker's riding an extraordinary height. Like, I'll never forget this because I'm in a very intense kind of way, very envious of like everything is going his way, but he's also doing everything he's supposed to and enjoying it. We're going out to bars. This motherfucker's bagging bitches on like fucking on a boom. Like, hi, my name's Josh. Cool. Here are my underwear. Let's go to your truck. I seen you pull in. It was fucking awesome. It was impressive to watch.
Well, he does look like Christian Bale.
Great value.
I mean,
Christian
all he has to do is just literally walk into the room and be like, "I'm Batman." Done. Get him. Dog.
Yeah.
Hell
So
yeah.
I'll let you take
Fuck
over.
with it.
Where right before you go into finance, like, let's talk about how good it got.
Oh, how it got real fucking quick.
Yeah, well, we'll get to that.
So as far as like, I mean, I guess I could sum it up with just like thinking, like putting way too much on my plate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Putting way too much on my plate and constantly, you know, staying loaded was like really like the crux of it. You know what I mean? Like having fucking money, having opportunity to stay loaded. You know, like it was just all bad. You know what I mean? I was willing to take on things that like, you know, were not right for me at the time just because I wanted more. I was chasing something that I realized I was never going to fucking achieve, you know what I mean? Like in any sense and be successful at it. So when I got promoted, I was partying pretty fucking hard. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like not getting hardly any fucking sleep, being at work for 10, 12 fucking hours, you know, being a single fucking dad.
That
You
too.
know, running my kid to school, fucking making sure he's getting fucking home, putting my partner at the time through so much shit, asking her to take on way too fucking much, right? Because, you know, Josh wants to do what Josh wants to do. That's fucking stay fucking high and make money.
Yeah.
And that all, you know, like my attitude really started to change. I was very aggressive with people, you know, like Biscuits did that to me, man. I would just get fucking aggressive. I would just get short-tempered. And I would be really short with people that really did not fucking deserve. Let's be honest, no one fucking deserved me at that time. I was fucking I was being terrible to people, and people were giving me chances. People had faith in me, and you know, like the trust is what I lost first from everybody, and then the faith I lost that after. You know what I mean? That faith that I would change. You know what I mean? Like that shit just fucking went bad. And you know, the thing about it was too is that when, you know, I lost this job or had to go to this place, you know, I'd always like clean up a little bit, but just enough to get my foot in the door somewhere so I could start running my program again. You know what I mean? Running my fucking program. And honestly, like looking back, like I was just like, who the fuck did I think I was? You know? I still had to say that to myself. Let's be honest, you know what I mean? Like I try to check myself constantly, you know what I mean? So it got fucking bad, man. And then you know, having to see him go through what he went through, and then doing that kind of comparison shit, like, well, like, fuck, if I ever get that bad, you know what I mean? If I ever do shit like that, you know, then I have a fucking problem. You know, it was always something else that was going wrong. Like, oh, it's this job, or, oh, it's because I got to do this. Like, it was never, like, I never wanted to admit to myself that
You had a problem.
that I had a fucking problem. Yeah, I fucking had a problem. I had a problem with fucking drugs and alcohol and addiction. That's what it was, you know? Didn't matter what else was going on. I wouldn't admit that to myself until, you know, it finally came fucking time. And that was when I was down here in San Diego. You know, when I ended up trying fentanyl for the first time. And that fucking changed everything. Biscuits no longer, like,
How long ago was that?
shit, 2019?
So wait,
2018?
you did Norcos and then went right to fentanyl.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you were
Well,
getting
I-
perk 30s, and
well-
then they stopped making. It was
Right,
like
right,
harder. to
'cause,
get.
hold on, yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
If you were already doing pills, there's no such thing as heroin, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, because now, I mean, that's the real question now. It's like, oh well, we find so many people that have never even done heroin because they
Yeah.
can't even get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a big thing to quantify or not qualify or quantify, but like he's buying. I remember specifically he'd be buying like 100 packs of pills and then needing to re-up by the end of the week. So he's taking like 10 Norcos a fucking day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would take 10 Norcos at a time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, that's what, like, you know, that I try not to do that where I like compare like my usage to other people or anything like that. But I mean, that's when I say like it really changed for me, because I, really wasn't going further off of like than how they're prescribed. You know what I mean? Because they were like uppers for me, right? The Norcos get me up, give me more energy, made me feel a type of way. I liked the way they made me feel. I was never fucking like slumped out. You know what I mean? Like I never did that. So, but my Connect ran out. You know what I mean? Like the Connect went dry, and at that time I was, I already knew a little bit about like being dope sick, right? I kind of had a feeling about it, so I was like, fuck that. You know what I mean? So, when I tried my first fucking Perk 30 Blue, whatever, fuck all that bullshit. But when I first tried it, I got instructions on how to use it, right? It was like, okay, try a quarter. And I remember I just did a quarter of a fucking M30. And, man, it felt like I was fucking melting. You know what I mean? Like melting. Like I'd never experienced that. And I didn't really like it at first because, I enjoyed Coke and I enjoyed Norcos. You know what I mean? That was my shit. I liked being up. But I couldn't find Norcos for, I think it was like a month or something. So I was I was on the blues for a little bit. And I mean, like, just a few weeks. And I remember I picked up Norcos and tried to use them and did nothing. Not a fucking thing. Couldn't feel shit.
You just want to get sick.
Yeah, well, not even, like, I don't even know if I never gave let's be honest, I never gave myself the opportunity to be sick.
Damn, fuck you.
No, at that point,
I was about to say, when I first met you, you looked like you're going through it, but
oh, yeah.
But still, though, even in my runs, there would be like times where I'm like scrambling. You know what I mean? I'd still feel some shit.
Yeah, no, I was fortunate. It's not the right fucking
Fortunate
word.
is I was
No,
exactly what I was going to say.
100% the right word. Because kicking sucks like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You are fortunate.
I just don't want
enough
to. I just don't like saying I was fortunate to have a supply. Like that
Why?
sounds
It's the
fucking
truth.
stupid to
But
me.
it's the truth. Fuck it.
Yeah. All right.
Fuck it.
Or
All
you're
right.
picking up. You're picking up. You're middlemaning for somebody so you can pluck a couple for yourself.
Yeah, but either way, it just basically came down to where once I tried blues, I couldn't go back to Norcos, right? And at that point too, like I was spending a lot of money on Norcos, and since blues were so strong at that point in time for me, I was brand new to it. They were cheaper, but it did not take fucking long for them to become a very expensive addiction.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Pills, it's, I've said it 1,000 times on this show, but it's so true. Like this fucking broad's like, there's a cheaper fucking solution. And I'm like, I think I said no the first day, I think. Pretty sure I said no.
You held strong for the first 12 hours?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did, but it didn't take that long before not finding something. I mean, pills were like just hard to find, period.
Yeah.
I mean, we would even go to Tijuana and it'd be hard to find.
God
Damn.
damn.
Especially when
That's rough. You're crossing a border, fucking, on a wish and a
I
prayer.
mean, like some of the pills that they had were not, they weren't yellows. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though they were different colored or whatever, but like the milligrams were different.
Yeah.
So
like
it's just like the same thing with fentanyl. They're like, fuck all that shit. This is what you do. Here it is. We're gonna push this on you.
Yeah.
You fuck off.
Well, I want to be clear. Like I fucking chose to do that shit. You know what I mean? Like I at that point in time, I had an idea about what it was, right? A couple of people were like, well, it may be, but who fucking cares, right? So I had the same attitude. Yeah, fuck it, right?
Yeah.
Does it get you high?
Yeah. Is it going to work?
Yeah.
Am I gonna feel loaded?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So
Let's fucking go.
and I mean, man, it really didn't take that fucking long, actually. Remember when I came down to San Diego?
Yeah.
And then my truck was here.
Yeah.
And I forgot what happened to it, but the fucking tire popped or something like that. Yeah. So
And he fucking like abandoned it for a fucking while. And then
a while, bro. Like let's be fucking straight. I got dope sick for the first time off fentanyl.
Yeah.
That was my first time being fucking dope sick, and oh my fucking god.
I hadn't seen him in a while, and I was working at a dealership in PB, and he was working at one that was down the street. And I remember seeing him, like I walked over, and I was like, God, you look like fucking shit. Like,
Car business, huh?
yeah, yeah, literally, here I am.
Yeah, hey, you need something?
And like I heard stories about how he was acting. Oh yeah, did you get a little tasty?
Yeah, I got a little taste, and now it's fucking on and cracking.
Come on.
No.
Celsius, live fit.
Yeah, here we are. But fucking, I just remember him like he had gotten shit canned. He had gotten his finance gig and then got shit canned from it, and then came down to do finance down here. But he was fucking on a sick one.
Yeah.
And fucking the dealership he was at was the fucking Wild West. Like it was,
Yeah.
it was wilder than any other shit we had experienced, and it was. I don't want to fucking name drop of what it was, but it was just like all the dudes that we had come up with that couldn't get hired anywhere else came down to fucking San Diego and like rebranded themselves pretty much. and now they're doing really fucking well. Like they're fucking
Some of
killing
them,
it.
yeah.
Some of them are still fucked off, but fucking that was how long were you there? 3 weeks?
I was there about a month.
A month.
Yeah, a
yeah, to
month.
get a check. You got a check and then got the fuck out.
I knew I bit off more than I can fucking chew, and I was, it wasn't a good fit, and I wasn't about it, you know what I mean? And, I was given an opportunity, and I wasn't down for it after I got there, you know what I mean? I thought I was, but.
Tell the fucking story where they took the money and
No, really? Come on.
What happened?
he got okey doked.
Oh no.
And he was
no.
sick. It was fucking gnarly.
Really?
Yeah. From dudes that worked at the store. He had fucking given them money and they came back and they were like, this is all we got. And he was like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't, and like, he caused a scene and people were like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that was not good. Basically, yeah, fucking, I was told that something was going to get delivered, and, I just need to throw this much cash up, and I did, and, I was out of fucking Norcos at the time, so.
And it was the last of the money.
It was the last of the money at that moment, you know what I mean? The money, I had money, but I couldn't, touch it to make sure this was paid and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, that sent me into a fucking full-blown fucking freak out. And
I bet.
yeah, that shit was obvious to some people that people that already had maybe had a suspicion or not. Like that shit confirmed it, my behavior. So
Behaviors always will come to light, dude. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, oh
So-
yeah, he's fucking on a sick one.
And that was the tipping point, right? For the
yeah, because like I said, like at this point, like I kind of hit the ground running with the Blues. You know what I mean? Like I fucking at that point in time, like I said, after trying Norcos, in between, I was like, okay, that's not going to be a fucking thing anymore, and this is. But the fucked up thing is that like I didn't really know like how fucked off I was gonna get. You know what I mean? Like being at work, taking Norcos and doing coke. I can at least keep some people from wondering. When you take fucking fentanyl, man, there's no fucking wondering. People are like, something's fucking wrong with this guy.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, the next few jobs, like as far as like fast forwarding to what really happened, it just got to the point where like I would go somewhere where no one would really know me, but it didn't take long for them to figure out something was up with me, and then like there would be times like where I'd be, staying up because I was fucking partying off coke or something, and then I'd take some fucking blues to go to sleep, and next thing you know, I'm fucking knocked out, and my alarm's going off for 3 fucking hours next to my fucking head, and I'm late for work, or I miss work. You know what I mean? Like waking up like, how the fuck did this happen? Shit like that. So, burned a lot of bridges doing that. People putting me on at dealerships, putting their name behind my name, because of how I was when I wasn't being fucked off. And I was just burning bridges all the way through. And, it sucked. It fucking sucked. I let a lot, it was fucking hard, man. It was really fucking hard to like deal with that shit. So like in the time that I was doing blues, I started getting honest with myself. But, so I tried to stop a couple times. And, I'd be able to put blues down for a little bit, and then, of course, I'd be like, oh, okay, I'm just going to have a drink, or I'm going to smoke weed again, which I hadn't smoked weed in years. Or, I'm just going to pick up a gram, right? Just get a gram of coke. And then next thing you know, I'm fucking doing coke for like a week straight. And I'm like, oh, I need to come down, or whatever, right? I need to get some sleep. So what do I go back to? Fucking blues. So it was just like this constant cycle of like trying to stop, or just stopping just long enough to make sure I get something done that needs to get done, or keep up an appearance somewhere that I thought I was keeping up an appearance for, right? Let's be honest, I fucking wasn't.
No.
Right.
So it just kept going down that fucking road, and it finally came to
You're right. You got up.
huh? No, he caught up.
What happened?
He called it earlier. He was
What?
gonna get up.
Why?
Yeah, because that's what he does. He gets up.
Oh.
So it got to a point where I knew that it was a fucking problem. I had the fucking problem, and I was over it, but I couldn't figure out how to fucking stop on my own, and then once I got in trouble for fucking with the law, right? Did we talk about that shit on here? Did we fucking full open up about that?
Fuck yeah, it's allegedly.
Allegedly.
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, there's a little bit that like, so your story's still a little bit fresh, and we're gonna get to that point, and you can choose to. I should have prepped you for this. Anything you don't want to talk about, we won't talk about, and obviously I know it, so
Yeah.
we can graze over some shit.
Okay. Yeah. So let's just get
Before we get to that point, I want to talk about how the relationship, the monetary shit, like it all got fucking stripped from you.
Oh, yeah. So let's talk about, because like you said earlier, right? So I fucking had, I was in a fucking nice house, right? I fucking was living with somebody, fucking things were going good.
Had
I
your
had-
back from the fucking jump.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also need to talk about that because I watched this guy fucking fight tooth and nail for years to get custody of his son,
Mm.
and he fucking did. And I'm fucking telling you guys, like, I watched him go to fucking court and come back fucking defeated because they were just fucking so vicious to this fucking dude, and he did what he fucking had to, not fucking around. Like, the fucking around hadn't gotten so serious, and then it did, and he was maintaining, and then he fucking wasn't, and fucking, oh God, fuck.
Yeah. It was, yeah.
I watched this shit, and like, I watched what fucking addiction did to my fucking best friend, and like, I had nobody out here. Like, at that point, like, my mom had died.
Were you just? Is that when you were clean? Or
Yeah,
So you got clean.
I got clean in
and then you were
16.
then
It
you
was
were
like,
what?
yeah, it was kind of like
But
we
you were-
switched roles.
Right. Okay, got it.
It was, yeah, it was kind of like we switched roles. You know, like he got fucking clean and he was coming out with us. He was now, you know, like he was just coming, and everyone was respectful of it. Everyone was down for it. And, you know, I just got further into my shit.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And yeah, like you said, man, I fucking, you know, I could check all the boxes off of, like, as far as, like, you know, I thought I had everything that I fucking needed, right? I had a fucking safe place for me and my son. I was constantly around people who were supportive of my situation. I had fucking, you know, I had a car, I had the job, right? I didn't want for anything. And if I wanted something, I had a way to fucking get it.
Yeah.
And, yeah, slowly but surely, like, you know, everything just fucking came unglued. You know what I mean? Like, and it kind of spiraled like even further, like a lot faster once I started like really just saying fuck it. Like, that's kind of how I described the last like 2 or 3 years of my life, is like diving into fuck it, I don't care. Like, I didn't give a fuck about anything anymore besides staying fucking loaded. You know what I mean? I would just do the bare minimum to make sure I could pay for a roof over my head, you know, make sure that I fucking had a job to get, you know, but I would get fucked off at work too, you know what I mean? Like, and I just didn't fucking care anymore. And I lost sight of any type of self-worth for myself. I didn't like myself. I fucking said, fuck it. I don't care if I don't like myself. Like, I don't want to fucking do this anymore. Well, fuck it. I don't care if I even, like, you know, suicide to me was like, you know, that was like a saving grace in my fucking mind, right? Like, anything's fucking better than constantly fucking being loaded, not finding shit, not having money, can't fucking pay bills, you know, fucking don't know where I'm going to go next, don't know what's going to happen next. Like, I was just in that mode for so long, and I became so isolated. You know, like, I stopped talking to everybody. Like, anybody who fucking had any type of love for me got none back from me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that shit was dark.
Yeah, when our disease starts taking over and manifesting that hard, we don't give a fuck about anybody but ourselves.
Yeah.
And then, like, the whole like suicide and all that, that's every addict is guaranteed has thought about it or even planned it out. But it's fucking the most selfish thing that we can do, you know what I mean?
Oh.
And it's like the self-loathe and pity that we're in when we're fucking loaded is so disgusting. And honestly, like, I had to work some shit around that because I was like, God damn, like, that's not even me, but that whole pity fucking just misery.
Yeah.
Complete fucking misery.
Yeah. It was, I look back on it because, you know, it was just a moment ago, you know what I mean? Like, I try not to be too far removed from it, right? Because I try to remind myself, like, you know, like how I felt, because I don't want to go back, right? I don't want to ever feel like, okay, like that's history now, you know what I mean? But it was just easily the darkest point in my fucking life, being that fucking alone. You know what I mean? Being that fucking alone. And just feeling like the only thing that's got me is a fucking blue pill. That's fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Like, that's where I was at. And it was tough to ask for help as well. You know what I mean? I didn't do it for a long time. I didn't ask anybody for help. I wouldn't really tell anybody about what was going on with me, like, as far as that went. And that's what drove me into even, you know, being further isolated from people, you know, because I didn't want them to see how I was living. I didn't want them to see, like, what I was really doing, you know. And the people that could see it, you know, like, I think that maybe I didn't give them opportunity to help me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's some of the darkest fucking days. Well, I mean, this is what's cool about you being in recovery right now is, like, you have a herd. A lot of people struggle with that part. You know, they don't really know that many people, and they just start coming into the rooms. And the success rate still is very, very good if you just, you know, you make yourself known and you reach out and you raise your hand and you get phone numbers. But it's fucking difficult for a lot of people. I mean, for myself, it was a 100% revolving door in the rooms because I just couldn't fucking get it. Like, I didn't relate. You know what I mean? I couldn't relate. I was judging everybody in the fucking room, and I'm like, Jesus, fuck. It took me to a point to where I had to fucking get incarcerated and pushed into fucking, a program.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, you have Graph, and then now you met us, and like, I mean, not to be like sound egotistical, but we're fucking solid. You know what I mean? And that's the thing too. We always say is like, anybody can come around, but you got to be solid with us.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be fucking
Half in,
teeter
half out.
tot. Yeah, you can't be teeter tottering. Like, A, we're gonna call you out on your bullshit, and two, we don't want to be around people like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this is serious with all of us, and I know for you too, everybody that's in the room. Like, recovery is life or death.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's, I mean, I have I just been battling some things for myself recently, but the greatest part about that is I hadn't relapsed. I didn't want to relapse, but you can maneuver and change your fucking ways of doing things in recovery as long as you stay clean.
Yeah.
The moment you pick up, you're fucked. You're day one. And
No,
that's fucking miserable.
Way worse than where you left off, right?
Way
Oh my
worse.
god. You just fucking sink to new lows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always say your rock bottom has a trap door. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it fucking gets further down the fucking rabbit hole.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it was
fucking awful.
yeah, like rock bottom goes, man. Like I said a little bit ago, like I remember telling myself, if it ever gets to that point, I'll stop. And then once we get to that point, hold it, fucking pump the brakes a second,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Let's
yeah,
take a
yeah,
look
yeah.
around here real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
I feel like this ain't that bad.
Yeah.
Like shit ain't, you know what? It ain't that uncomfortable down here.
Yeah,
Like,
Man, I still got the TV and shit.
Yeah.
So that
Sores on my arm, like just pus pockets. Like, it's not that bad.
It's not on my
I
dick
can just
yet.
get
I'm
tattoos
cool.
and cover it up.
Yeah. Hey, at least we're not living in the river bottom.
fuck.
And then once you're in the river bottom, well, at least it's not raining.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
it. I have a tent.
At least I got a tree house.
Yeah. There's friends,
God, our disease. That's our disease. It's so fucking gnarly.
Yeah.
It's so fucking gnarly.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me that was the cycle that led me to recovery, man. Was like, if I ever get that bad, we'll I'll stop, right? And then every time I got to that point, it's like, well, let's take a look around, reevaluate, if I ever get worse, and it just constantly got to that point. And at the end, my clean date is January 3rd of this year, right? So I think it was like 2 weeks before that where I was like, I was fucking done. Like, I didn't fucking care anymore, right? I'd lost my fucking job, rightfully so. I fucking
I'm glad we're fucking being honest about that
yeah.
now. This motherfucker
Shout out to the homeboy that fired me, dog. You saved my life.
Let's
Let's call it what it is, right? So, I there was plenty of nights around Christmas time where I was just like, how many can I do to not wake up, right?
Mm.
How many can I do to not wake up? This would be a fun way to go out, At least I'll be fucking high before I die.
On Christmas too.
Well, his birthday is fucking a couple days before Christmas too, and he
Even
fucking
worse.
hates Christmas.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we're gonna fix that this year.
So it somehow, by the grace of God, man, I fucking would wake the fuck up. I'd always wake up,
The worst wake up ever.
right? Fuck, like
I suck at life and death.
yeah, right. And I'm all out of fucking pills.
Yeah.
What
I
the
did 'em
fuck?
all.
Yeah.
I fucking did 10.
So
Fuck, what the fuck?
so finally it got to the point where I had nowhere to fucking go, and I knew, it came to my mind. I was like, dude, I need to talk to my best friend. I need to call my best friend and just fucking tell him what he already fucking knows. He just needs me to say it. I need fucking help because I've been trying to do this my way for so fucking long, and this is where it's gotten me. It's gotten me to the point where I am now fucking homeless. I have nowhere to go tonight. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. And luckily, I had a friend that fucking answered his phone, and that was Brennan. He answered his fucking phone, and I came clean. Told him exactly what was fucking going on, and you can take it from there.
Keep
Then you
fucking talking,
sucked them off
motherfucker.
at this point.
Keep going.
He basically fucking hit me with exactly what I needed to hear. He was just like, he's like, well, I can get, I'll tell you what it's going to take. It's going to take, you're going to have to get down to San Diego. We're going to put you in a program or sober living. And this is going to be the last time we fucking talk. Either you take my fucking help or you fucking don't. You know what I mean? And, you know, at that point in time, I was so desperate for something else. Because I was just like, dude, I fucking got myself here. I had no disillusions about that. I fucking owned that. You know, even at that moment, I fucking knew I got myself to this fucking point. And I need to, you know, come clean about what the fuck's really going on to somebody that cares and somebody I know has had a solution. And that was, you know, 12-step recovery. Like, he had something that was working in his life, and I needed something like that. So when I called him, he fucking, you know, helped me get down to San Diego, got into, you know, came down here and crashed on your fucking couch the first night, right? Wasn't dope sick yet.
Nope.
Wasn't dope sick yet. Next day I got into a sober living, and, you know.
Let the kicking begin.
Yeah, but you know what? I think it was it the very first night that we went to the Serenity Shop? Or yeah.
And my clean date's January 2nd, so I had him give me time at his very first meeting.
Yeah, my very first meeting was so fucking crazy, man. Because you know, the very first fucking topic was gifted desperation, and I swear to God, that shit ran through my fucking body, man. Like, I can't even explain like that topic and what people shared. Like, I still remember the people that shared that, you know, that night, and their message fucking hit me, man. Like, it fucking, I knew at that moment I was in the right fucking place. I was in the right fucking place.
It's like what Graf always says, and always stuck with me too. God or odd.
Odd or
It's
God?
Odd or God. What'd I say?
You said God or odd?
What the fuck does it matter?
Well, it's the way
It's
that
the
way I
same
say it.
fucking thing.
What is it?
It's odd or God? Is it odd or
I
is it
said
God?
odd or God.
Odd or God?
And he says God or odd.
No,
What the fuck does it
in
differ?
reverse.
Whatever.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
it's-
ahead. Jesus fuck.
So otter God? What
Yeah.
happened?
Okay. Well, whatever. God or odd.
God or odd?
Yeah.
And so that meeting and that topic, you know, really stuck out to me, because like everything that people were saying and everything they were sharing, you know, like, because that was my first like time being exposed to like recovery. I'd never been to a meeting before, never like heard or read or any of the literature. All that stuff was like foreign to me, and that was my very first fucking meeting. So, you know, what people said, how they fucking said it, you know, to hear people sharing about like what they were struggling with and everything like that, like I was just like, you know, like I said before, I was alone for a long time, you know what I mean, in my addiction, right? And hearing what people were saying, I mean, like, dude, it really struck a fucking chord, you know what I mean? And, you know, when they talk about, you know, like having the willingness, you know what I mean, and, you know, surrendering, you know, admitting you're powerless, like all that stuff, like all that shit was, I don't want to sound corny, but like it was easy for me because I was so fucking desperate.
Yeah.
I was so desperate that I realized I was fucking powerless. I realized gifted desperation was a real fucking thing. Like, I was willing to go to any length to find a new way to live. And, you know, that's what I found in recovery. And that's what I found
How
coming
long
down
ago
here.
was that?
That was January 3rd of this year.
Sick ass fool.
Yeah, so today's 121 days.
Wow, you guys have
God.
like pretty
Damn.
close clean dates too.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it was fucking intense, man.
Yeah, you got clean this year too.
Rough.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Get
It's been
the
another. It's
get,
been another episode.
get the fucking gloves.
I swear to God, I'm
gloves.
fighting everybody. Everybody's gonna get a fucking.
You know what I was thinking? They don't know what the fuck that is.
They do. They have a fucking whole system that fucking tracks it.
What the fuck?
I
How
know.
we cannot.
That's how
Dude, we
fucking
gotta
old you are that you think YouTube doesn't have an algorithm to track copyrighted information.
Well, whatever. That's already a fucking song that's been fucking redone.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, algorithm, all these big words, but I'll fight you over it.
Yeah.
Sounds disrespectful.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, we got to get some music, dude.
We're gonna have to get royalty-free music. So if you have a band
Interesting.
out there and you want to fucking write a fucking theme song for the old LFG 1904 show, slide up in the DM.
Yeah, dude. Slide up in because this is fucking weird.
This is fucking weird.
So I also fucking, so he did get fucking sick, and he was a miserable fuck to be around for quite a while, and
Oh,
like
it's the worst.
he
Yeah.
was not like. I kept telling because Bethany fucking was
Oh yeah,
not the
fuck,
biggest fan
dude.
of
Yeah,
Josh.
that's what's fucked up too, man. The fucking, you know.
I had been dating
oh
her
my
for
God.
3 years, and he would always make an excuse because we had a fucking very strained relationship for a long time. And the whole time I dated Bethany, she had only heard about this guy that was my best friend that was just being a piece of shit. and fucking her first intro is him coming fucking to sleep on our couch so he can get into sober living.
Recovery.
And he was like, he would come over, like, and Jason told me, fucking our producer, our young Jamie over there, he told me he did not fucking like Josh when he first got to the house because
Let me get a video of our fucking guy. Here,
Yeah.
you know what I
Well,
mean?
bro, it's
Come on,
it's so funny, bro, because you know he got there 10 days before I did,
yeah.
right?
So fucking Josh is sick and he's getting out of bed, not showering, going to sit on the couch, and then fucking going back to bed, not doing his chore, getting like grips of check marks. And Jason's like, who the fuck does this guy think he is?
Fucking puking in my fucking bed next
Yeah.
to a trash can.
Yeah, not throwing the
his
bag
shit
of-
away. Yeah.
Then he would be like, hey man, I just need to be around family right now. Can I come over to your house? And I'm like, yeah, for sure. And I come and pick him up, bring him back to the house. Bethany's there. She's pregnant. You know, she's in her first trimester. And this motherfucker like kicks his shoes off and just flops on the couch.
I'm here.
What's up, boo?
And like
So fucking embarrassing.
I'm in the
but
garage.
it's true. It's true. You know what I mean?
she comes downstairs, she's like, is he gonna fucking sleep on the couch like that? I thought he wanted to hang out with you. I was
Is
like,
he gonna sleep
babe,
on
he can't. We'll be lucky if he doesn't shit on our couch, okay? He might trust a fart and shit on the couch, okay? Just be patient. This isn't the guy that like is my best friend. Like he's gonna come back, I swear. And in my head, I'm like, man, I hope I'm not lying to her.
Really?
Right now. I wasn't fucking sure. I was like, dude, he might be fucked
Hey,
for
that's
life.
hey, that's fair. That's fair for sure, man. Because you know, like, yeah, I was fucked off.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
How
know,
long-
but then again, you know, like when I was at the house, you know, people were just like, well, you know, you can, you know, even when I went to, you know, get some treatment, you know, like, oh, it's Suboxone or oh, do this or that. Fuck that.
Yeah, he
Like, this is my
fucking opted
fucking
out.
penance.
Yeah.
I fucking knew this was coming.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But I was willing to go through it because I knew what was going to be on the other side of it. You know what I mean? I was willing to be fucking sick.
So when I met you when you came to the men's meeting,
I was
thought-
sick as fuck.
no, but that was that. I thought that was your first night here.
That was my first night.
Oh, so you guys did 2 bangers then?
Yeah.
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 Oh, wow.
So I was in. Yeah, I was.
Huh.
That was my. That was
That was day one.
That was day one. Yeah, that was Wednesday,
Yeah.
and we went to that meeting. Yeah.
Yeah. Tuesday we went to Serenity Shop. Wednesday I brought him to the men's meeting.
Oh, so the next day he was
broken.
probably.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, no, it was like the day after. So like that Wednesday wasn't that bad. It was really the next day.
Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday. That was when I was like, that was when it all fucking sank in. You know, the nausea, the sweats, the fucking, you know, everything. You know, that was when it was fucking bad.
Total. You should have 100% went to a detox.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, hey, I'm stoked that you didn't because when you John Wayne shit, you're fucking never gonna forget about it.
Yeah.
Never. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My time's kicking that I didn't have anything. I will never, ever forget that.
Yeah.
being dope sick in a McDonald's
And
in
I
Tijuana.
forget a lot of shit. Let me tell you
I do
right
too.
now.
I do too.
I
man.
forget
I
a
do
lot
too.
of shit, but I don't ever forget my fucking last time using or my fucking kicks because they're so fucking violent.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, there's nothing in this world that has more pain than that.
No.
You know what was weird too?
Because
Is like,
it's psychological, it's physical.
oh yeah, it's
all these
everything.
things.
Because
It's
even
not-
once you get over like the body sickness,
Yeah.
mentally you're not fucking
No, you're
there.
fucked.
You're so fucked.
Ugh.
You know what I mean? Like you're nothing feels good anymore. It doesn't matter how much fucking honey buns or fucking sweets you eat or ice cream or anything. Like none of
Thank
that
God
shit
for
fucking
those,
works.
though.
I mean, hey.
Yeah, I remember being in jail and like them coming to us, some dude coming in dope sick and be like, hey man, you got any sweets? I'm like, why? Because that dude's fucking dope sick. We need to help him out. He is not doing good.
Bro.
Yeah, they
My,
fucking
my last
shit.
time getting locked up, dude, we were on a lockdown the moment I get to the house. And I'm like, are you serious? And I'm with these two river bottom fucking gangsters in the fucking bunk, some old timers. They ain't got no candy. They ain't got no shit.
They got shit
It
for old
was-
Woolsey, huh?
It was fucking gnarly, dude.
They
4
even
to
got
5
teeth.
days.
Oh,
Oh, he was just fucking jibber jab the whole fucking time, too. Living the fucking dream.
On a sick one.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you're shitting on the toilet in front of him.
No shit. I never had that, but I had fucking. No, I'm sorry. Shits, yes. Puke, I never did that.
It was always like every other time for me. It was like it was like always like different each time. Like you know, I remember this time around though. I don't know what it was, but I want to say it was like easier for me to signal.
You say 1 hour? Yeah, we're ellipsing the 1 hour mark.
Oh, okay.
No pressure. No, we're not on time crunch.
He
So-
is.
Huh? We're
No, he's
good
not.
for right now.
He's good.
So
I gotta go pee.
Go pee.
Go fucking
Old ass.
tinkle.
I'm fucking old.
Put the toilet seat down before you sit down on it.
You're supposed to be roasting this fucking asshole.
I had to because I was
Dude,
like,
I'm
bro,
gonna
I'm not gonna
fucking
get
I'll
go.
fucking Steve Stunner you right now. Just rolling. Watch this.
He said, "I'll Steve Stunner you." God damn. All right, now that he's gone. God damn. What do we got for comments in there? This motherfucker's in the window. Oh, I don't know if that's Cooper Hazard, but I love you.
Oh man.
Ah! Minnesota, eh?
Minnesota?
Yeah, fucking love Caroline. She's got rock solid fucking recovery.
What was that?
Who else? Redso.
What
He's
up?
been on the show. He's got an episode. Hey.
Oh yeah.
Is he better now, babe? Is he better now? He's way better. He's the best friend that I had when I moved here. What do you think, Jason? Is he better now? Turd with legs. Me, I've enjoyed having Jason around because we just fucking get on him and just start roasting Josh. But he's got clapbacks too, so you gotta be careful. Sometimes you get your feelings hurt.
Run around.
Yeah, that was what was funny, bro. Is like because the first like day or two when I met everybody at the house, they didn't know that. Like I think they had an idea, you know what I mean? Like I can't remember if it was like warned or fucking if it was prefaced, but I came into the house and I wasn't sick, so everyone was just like, oh, this guy, whatever, right? So as soon as I started getting sick, like I could tell right away. People were like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
It was only till later that I come to find out that most people don't fucking do that.
Yeah.
They don't show up to a fucking sober living and kick.
No,
you know what I
they
mean?
don't.
They go to detox, they go to residential, and then they get promoted out to a fucking sober living, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, not me.
We're doing
fuck
We're doing
everything
this
up.
right here, right now. Check
Straight
it
up.
out. Check mark it up. Oh,
Yeah.
man, let's go.
Tell me I got
What's
a
up?
bunk, and I got a trash can right here, and a blanket, and a shower in the other room.
Sick.
No, shower in the other room. It's not like you fucking used it. You fucking delinquent.
Wow.
No.
Yeah.
Jason, am I wrong? He was smelly bellying it up, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, it was bad. Let's fucking be honest, man. Fuck fentanyl, man.
Yeah, straight up.
Fuck fentanyl.
Straight up.
Yeah, it was intense, man. But you know what? This fucking guy, right?
Yeah.
This
you're
guy's
young
the
Jamie
fucking
today?
room lead, right? Fucking check, fucking assigning chores, fucking for, days of the week who's got to clean. I'm like, yeah, I'm not fucking cleaning.
That's good.
Oh my
But
god.
it was funny because like when I did get to start talking to him a little bit, like he was telling me what we were getting to know each other, right? And I remember the one statement he said, he's like, yeah, man, I don't fucking I don't have a lot of friends and I like it that way. The first thing I thought to him, I said, oh no, you're gonna be my friend.
And
4 months later,
now, y'all
that's
are
my boy.
That's your boy.
Hell yeah.
I like this guy. He can stick around. He's not bad, except for when he bails on me at fucking 9:45 when I'm supposed to pick him up at 10 o'clock.
Oh,
Yeah, we want to talk about that. I fucking
know
tell
what
this
you're talking
motherfucker
about.
yesterday, right? He comes and works with me in the print shop. I'm like, hey, I got some shit to do tomorrow. It's not a lot. Do you want to come? He's like, I'm down, bro. I'm like, hey, look, you don't got to come. I'm fucking down, bro. I can't leave till 10. I got to do a chore check. I'm like, bet. That works for me. I'm going to take Bethany out to go fucking get some breakfast. 9:45, I say, hey, boys, coming to get you. What does Jason say? I'm going to chill at the house. What? What do you mean? I could have fucking, what? This
No.
motherfucker.
bro, let's just call it what it fucking is, dog. Like you call audibles on fucking plans all the time. Like nothing is set in fucking stone for you, and it doesn't matter if there's a time, like if there's a fucking dedicated time of arrival and Graf is on the list to attend. You can guarantee that motherfucker ain't showing up on time.
Fashionably late, baby.
Fashionably,
Yeah. Or like detrimentally.
I'm always running tight on time too, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Always. This is just because like I just have way too much shit going on.
Used to sell drugs.
Yeah.
Drug dealer time.
oh shit, yeah, that's you run on your own clock.
Oh, somebody turned out the
I don't know, I
lights.
just-
Did you just set the mood? Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, she needed turn off the light, so we're gonna fucking walk back out there in the pitch fucking dark. But
Don't worry, Daddy. You can hold my shoulder while we walk through. I know that eyesight ain't what it used to be.
I'll fucking ninja chop somebody.
Somebody grab my butt.
Yeah,
Somebody's grabbing my butt.
somebody will get drop kicked. Doesn't matter who. Either.
I will deliver one.
Come
of
at me in the dark,
these.
bro. Come at me in the dark, and it's on like Donkey Kong.
Straight
Double
up.
leg drop kick.
Straight up. Where we at?
We're at present day, and you know you're the first person that we brought on that doesn't have a lot of time. So you know there's still the opportunity for you to fuck it off. I just would like to say I like the foundation that you've set for yourself. You've done everything you've been asked to. You attend meetings regularly. You got a sponsor. You work with that sponsor regularly, and I think that's why
He's hungry.
Yeah.
I love it. You really are.
Well, I think like him and I were kind of talking about this today. I think that, like I spoke about before, being so desperate. You know what I mean? Like I don't think, I don't know for sure, but I know myself. I don't think I would have given this a fucking honest, shot, any time before than when I arrived. Like I came to recovery when my higher power willed it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like when I let go of the fucking wheel, whatever's gonna happen next, I was fortunate enough to have courage to ask for fucking help. Right? I had courage to ask for fucking help, and I was met with love. You know what I mean? I was met with people who fucking, helped me the fuck out because I wasn't helping myself out. You know what I mean? And I took every direction that anybody gave me because, I needed to. You know what I mean? My self-will got me fucking where I was at.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I needed something fucking else. So, like I say to this fool fucking regularly, I fucking love you, bro. You fucking helped save my fucking life.
Aw,
And that's real fucking shit.
And another sucking dick moment of the day. Josh is just going.
Hey, how about this? You comb my hair and I'll comb yours.
Oh, wow. That's awful rich from coming from a guy with no fucking hair.
You should see my pubes. Oh, I'm sorry, what? Hey, but you know what I was going to say now? Because it's really true, and they say it in the rooms, too. It's like, relapse doesn't have to be part of your story. 'Cause it doesn't. But relapse is part of stories.
Yeah.
But you know what? This is your first time in recovery.
Sick.
So you're grabbing everything by the fucking cock and going for it. You know what I mean?
By the cock.
Even if it's your best friend.
Yeah.
Where's my
Ruin him. Be like that.
We got to get a better setup, though. We got to get this posted up right here. So it's like,
Yeah, we're a work in progress.
I know. This has been fun.
I'm really hoping. What's up? Yeah, we just
Let
gotta
me
get
hit
longer
that.
XL. We gotta get longer XLRs, and we'll figure it out. And then,
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna be 100% transparent with you guys. I'm recording this as well as live streaming it, hoping that I'm gonna be able to take the recording and extract the audio to upload it. Because if not, there's a chance that people are just gonna have to watch this on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't want to tell you that before we got started.
I should have known, though.
Yeah.
I should have known.
Listen.
that he's not prepared for this.
I'm not prepared. I'm literally. Oh, hold the fuck on, and I'm gonna make a fucking clip out of this.
I love it.
Thank you so fucking much to Jace from the Fast Life Garage. He literally, I hit him up because I was privileged enough to come on his show. I hope you guys had
Yeah,
a
where he
fucking,
lied.
where he had a kick-ass time at the fucking Fast Life Camp Out 6. We will be at Camp Out 7. But I hit him up and was like, hey, I want to get a video set up. He gave me the fucking master plan and has answered every question I've had. And that dude is just as busy, if not busier than we are. And I just want to say thank you, Jace. You're the fucking man, dude. Thank you for fucking you. This is the Fast Life setup, but not as nice.
Yeah.
His shit looks real good. My lighting probably sucks. My angles probably aren't that good. I still don't know how to
people already said that it's legit. We look great.
Well, that's because we're on video.
Professional.
We're some good looking studs. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what that
Hanging out
is.
of your mouth.
Yeah, boys, got to put the fucking little lip pillow on the upper decky up in the top bunk.
You have to do it. That's
Freezer
where you
tarps.
That's where you get the fucking zing. That's what when they say it's fucking zen. You put it on your top lip and it's fucking zinging.
Sometimes I like to do 2 6 milli vanillis
Bro,
in the top bunk.
When I first started doing this, it was 12, and it was a ride.
Yes, sir. Wait, 12 milligrams?
Yeah, you put 2 in.
Oh yeah, 2 6 millis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was too much.
If you do 3 milligrams, you's a bitch. 6 or nothing, cut.
Give it to me all, baby. Give it to me all.
Straight the fuck up.
Shit.
All right, so go ahead. Here, free reign.
Wait, so hold on.
Rain.
So wait, we're not going to be able to possibly have this on Spotify?
No, I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna figure it out.
Oh wow.
What do you mean?
Sounds fucking promising, right?
I mean, I'm hoping so. I mean, otherwise they're just. I mean, this is gonna have to be. Everybody's gonna have to stop doing Spotify and just do YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Bum, ba-da-da.
Yeah.
So
That's
tell your favorite graph in action story.
Favorite graph and action story.
I mean, there's plenty of times where it would be coming closing time, and he'd be like, "All right, cool, let's go to the truck," and I'd be like, "Nah, leave me here."
Oh my god, yeah. No, that was a constant fucking thing, right? Like we'd go out together and I'm ready to fucking go, right? Like whether it's last fucking call or not, like I'm ready to fucking go home. And for this guy, last call is just like the beginning of his night. You know what I mean? And I can't tell you how many times I've like had to leave him somewhere and be like, well, fuck, okay. Like
Hope he makes it.
yeah, hope he fucking gets it. I fucking hope he gets fucking to work tomorrow.
Yeah,
And that didn't happen.
yeah. Most of the time.
I think some of my favorite memories of you are when we were out riding dirt bikes and I had to come, restart the fucking bike for you because you couldn't kick that thing on.
Motherfucker. It's not my fault that it was a piece of shit.
Was it?
It was. That, dude, it was a Honda 250, CRF 250 that all of us learned how to ride on. And you could get that motherfucker to top dead center and it still wouldn't fucking, it would take.
Brendan's gonna always need something that has an electric start. Let's just
Fuck
call it
off.
what it fucking is.
I gotta figure it out now. Well, it didn't help that it was set up for somebody who fucking is 6'2" and I'm fucking 5'9" on a fucking good day with great posture. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. So I'm like
You know what?
tippy toeing everywhere I go.
Hey, to be fair, yeah, that's why I wish I had the videos when I first taught him how to ride that bike because
Oh
like,
god, they'd be so gold.
Yeah. And then also, like, I had bent the clutch so far out. Like, I'm, like, tippy fingering to fucking hold the fucker in. And then I'd let the clutch out in gear.
I remember
on a hill.
I remember it was like one of the first couple. It was like one of the first couple times we went out, and this guy was like already like fucking trying to. He was like, "I want to take this thing to noon, man. I want to wheel this motherfucker." You know what I mean? Or hit jumps and shit. And I'm just like, this fool's gonna wreck my fucking bike.
He's gonna break his fucking neck.
Yeah, fuck breaking his neck. My bike, my bike.
Yeah, fuck him.
Selfishness and self-centeredness will leave us.
Never.
But yeah,
Eventually.
I definitely, I remember, I'll never forget, we were out in Nuevo, and if anybody is familiar with that area, there's like this water tower, and then there's like all these like somewhat dirt bike tracks, and I remember the first time I fucking second gear fucking sent it off a jump and cleared it to flat and just ate handlebar right to the chest, no
Ooh.
chest protector on, and I was just gasping for air. The bike's next to me, I'm like, I don't ever want to jump a bike again. Miserable.
Yeah.
I can't breathe right now.
I think he's fucking stroking out now.
It's finally come.
Shotgun another Celsius.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah.
You see that, baby? That's called self-control. I did that.
Yeah. So proud.
What a nice guy.
Funny. What did Bethany say on the comment again?
Yeah. What did she say, Jason? She said he's improved himself. He's way better. We can keep him.
Oh, what? She's commenting live on the stream.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We had Caroline, either Coop or Hazard. I think it was Coop. Coop's probably watching. Not that Hazard wouldn't be watching. Redso said something. Redso said, "What up?" Who else did we have on there? Caroline. Just our homework. No need to fucking air out our govy there, young Jamie.
Yeah.
Oh, Stefan called. Hold on, buddy. Let me get paired up here. We'll
You know
take
how to do that?
Yeah. We'll take our first call.
We'll take our first call.
Hey, caller.
Caller, you were on there.
Yeah, this is something fun we can do. I'm gonna call him back. He needs to come back on the show because this show would not be what it is without Stefan.
Fuck, that's for
Hi,
sure.
reached the phone with Fairmont Park Recovery.
What?
Guess we won't be doing that anymore.
Come on.
I'm gonna call him again.
Come
Maybe
on
he had
there,
do not
Steph.
disturb on there. There we go.
There it is.
The mic. I'm peeking. It's not on speaker. It's through the Roadcaster. Hey, buddy.
Yo,
Hey, there she is.
Hey, you're caller number 7 on KSON Smooth Jazz in the afternoon.
Hold on. KSON is a country. Don't fuck that up.
1037 KSON Country in the afternoon. How you doing, bud?
Jesus Christ.
You ready to come back on and tell some more war stories?
Yeah, let's do it.
Are you watching the YouTube right now?
No, I'm on the freeway.
Have a great day.
What a fucking dick.
Non-viewer? What the fuck?
Hey.
That means he was just calling to check.
I know, right, bro?
That's a cold piece, though.
Yeah.
That was ice
That's cold, dude.
That was
Hey,
ice
sometimes
cold,
it has to
baby.
be like that, Stefan. You always got to be ready, dog. We've been telling you.
Usually he
You
is.
got to stay fucking ready, dude.
Usually
Like,
he is ready.
Oh,
That was fucked up.
Life be like that. Do we have any comments on there you wanna chime in with?
Oh man,
He'll probably try to call back again. I'll call
that's
him after the
so
show.
funny.
You got anything?
Yeah, I'm looking right now.
Looking right there.
Aaron.
Damn.
Shetty. Oh, he just said, yeah, he was talking about the rap. Never mind about that. Papa Juan, he's wanting to come on again. I mean, let's call him real quick. Okay. Real quick.
We'll get a couple calls in, and then we're gonna fucking bid adieu.
Damn, somebody said finally, motherfuckers.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Who's this?
This is Papa Juan.
He's gonna hello.
Hello?
Do you like man?
It was cracking, bud. You're on the YouTube live stream right now.
How much men do you
I
like?
figured that was it. I got a mouthful of
Dick,
Pringles. No,
you really teed me up for that one. Hey,
I know.
we
That
wanna-
was on purpose.
It was on purpose. Oh, so good. Listen, we want to bring you back on. What's your availability next week?
Let's do it, man. I hit the road on Thursday, so any day before that,
Cool.
I can figure it out.
We're gonna have to work it out because Jake Masters is gonna come on the show, and he leaves back for Australia on Wednesday or Thursday himself. So
Yeah, dude.
we're gonna have to
I'm stoked.
we're gonna have to bring both y'all on.
I dig it.
I'm very
I'm down.
excited. Love you, buddy.
I'm ready. Love you guys. All right, we'll see you guys.
Later.
Yeah, take it easy.
Bye.
Loser.
Suck it easy.
Who's there?
I'm very excited to have my fucking best friend back. You fucking prick.
I'm fucking happy to be here.
It's been really exciting watching you fucking go through something that I've seen like so many people do before, and oh, Jesus fuck. Here we go. All right, you know what?
Classic.
No, it is cool.
As
It
you
is
were.
cool. It is cool to see you guys back together, though.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Graf is definitely fucking. He loves you. You know what I mean? It's very obvious. But man, I can't wait to get more video. Actually, I do have it. I'm gonna get the video of the ring camera of Graf freaking the fuck out yesterday in the
Oh,
garage.
Jesus fuck.
Because I'm gonna tell you guys right now, it is gold.
He was laughing hysterically.
Oh,
He had
bro.
never seen.
It fucking hurt so bad. Oh, it hurt so bad.
My blood pressure was through the fucking roof.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so good.
I know.
And he completely made it up. What he pissed me off with, he completely
Yeah, it
made
was a
up.
total fucking fabrication.
Yeah.
It was fucking awesome.
In fact, he didn't even say anything, and that's what pissed me off so bad.
No, bro, I literally just I said something so vaguely that I knew you would just take it the direction you needed to take it to get all fucking upset.
so
You know what I mean?
good.
Like I didn't confirm or deny. You know what I mean? And you just freaked the fuck out.
Yeah, there we go.
Because then I could fall back on, well, no, I mean I didn't say that. You're just thinking that.
Pretty much. Well, check it out. I want to shout out Celsius one more time for being our first sponsor on the podcast. Big fucking thank you to San Diego Harley for making this happen. Very excited for the future. Big things fucking coming. Rafa, you got some parting words?
Yeah, dude. Hey. Dope meeting.
Are you gonna start fucking crying right now?
Nah, I need that autograph, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God,
I got
here
some.
Hey, I just want to say your best work was out of the furnace.
That
That's solid ass dude.
That's right.
Sick.
I know.
Sick ass story too. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait to have you come back on the show after you have some more clean time, and then just talk about your successes. Because honestly, your life is gonna be fucking filled with a bunch of fucking great shit. Because the first year of your recovery is fucking awesome. The second year, and especially you're already doing the work, man. So
Yeah.
you keep doing the work, and then your life is gonna get way better. But your second and third year, and everybody can attest to this in recovery. If you're doing the work and you're doing the deal, like fucking, you're on cloud 9. That pink cloud never goes away. You know, it's when you stop doing the work, you lose sight, and that pink cloud gets dark again. You know,
Yeah.
so don't fucking do it. Learn from my mistakes, our mistakes, and just do things that are better. Then everything else too, like, you know, you and Jay helping us out this week and continuously going to do that. I really, really appreciate it because we need all the help that we can get right now. For one, and for two, is just it's nice having solid people that are willing and wanting to do it, you know. And so I appreciate the fuck out of you. And we just got to put you on our first show right now, just kind of spur the moment, like, hey.
Yeah, fucking sprung that one on me.
I mean, it's kind of cool. I mean, we have a lot to talk about too, but the thing of it is, it's always cool to chop it up and have somebody come on and share their shit, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you need to get really deep into it, which I know that you have stories, but the fact of the matter is you got out of it. You did fentanyl. You made it. You didn't die.
Yeah.
Because that's the statistic right there is fucking it's crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
That's I mean, that's one thing that I try to remember about, you know. I look at it for me. I've come to look at it like this, right? Like, if I know with a certainty that if I go back out, it's the end.
Mm-hmm.
It's the fucking end, because that's what it is. It's really fucking life or death. You know what I mean? Especially with, you know, how I get down and how I like to fucking get high. Like, I know that the next one could kill me.
Yeah. Well, what happens is you're going to relapse, and you're going to assume that you can do the same amount, or even just minimize that a little bit, but it's going to kick you on your dick, and you're going to fucking be done.
Yeah. Well,
You're gonna be alone.
And I look at it like this too, because, you know, I was able to put it down for a little while, you know, a couple different times, and then came back to it. But, you know, now that I've come to recovery, you know what I mean? I feel like I don't think that God would have given me this solution. You know, at my time of need, when I was so desperate, I found a solution that works, right? And I feel like if I were to go back out, it would be the end, because I have this now. You know what I mean? I know the way. I know the path. I know what can keep me clean. You know what I mean? I know what can keep me right and take me where I want to go without drugs. So if I were to go back out, like how could I not fucking, how could that not be the end? You know what I mean? Like, nothing fucking ruins your next high like a little recovery, right? So
That's the fucking
just don't eat. If you don't relapse, you won't know. So that's a fucking fact.
Right.
yeah.
You know, this is your first time in recovery.
Yeah, it could,
You know?
it could always be worse. You could fucking relapse and end up being out there sucking dick and shit. It could just
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like I don't.
I like how he looks right at the camera. Too. He's like, you know, hey, motherfucker, hey, check this out. You can go out there and just start ducking there.
Not I. Not I.
That is what I always.
Dago streets are rough, dog. Don't get it fucking twisted. You be on El Cajon Boulevard clapping those cheeks on me.
Dance make her dance.
Out there on the fucking corner turking.
I will say that, like, I always say that that's not my life. Like, that's not how it's gonna be for me. If I go out, I'm destined to fucking the bitter end of just suffering. I don't get the quick death. I have to fucking suffer forever. I have to fucking run the streets and be in the river bottom. Like, if I choose anything aside from recovery.
I agree.
I just want to tell you this. I'm fucking proud of you, how much work you've done. I'm not impressed. Keep going. But I love you, and it's fucking good to have my best friend back.
I appreciate you guys having me on, man. Letting me fucking, you know, spill it. And I appreciate everything that you guys have fucking done for me since I've been here, man. You know? And I'm stoked to see where you guys are at now. I'm fucking sure everybody that's going to tune in, or everyone that is tuning in, is excited for you guys too, man. You know what I mean? You guys have come a long fucking way, and you guys have all done it together, and I'm fucking here to support that in any fucking way I can.
hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. It's been another episode of the LG 1904 show.
Just so you guys know. You wanna go for a ride? He's probably not even recording anymore.